Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I want to go through my shelves with you. I was sat here messing with my camera and decided that this would be really cool to do as a video. I'm not gonna get up and pick things up off the shelves because I'll make a racket. I'm a bull in a china shop. But what I thought is if you guys like anything specifically, let me know and I can make a video dedicated to that thing or those things. So let's go from top down. Here we have my Marvel Legendary Collection. And there's two segments to this. So you have the Captain America part there that you can see. That's a set of 5 books that, well, there's 4 there at the moment. One's upstairs, but there's 5 books. And they, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting a bit too energetic. I'll bring it back down. They are the kind of premium part of the collection. And then you have the standard books along here. Not all of them are there at the moment. A lot of them are dotted all over the place because I'm a mess. But I am moving soon. So when I move, maybe I can show you guys that in its splendor. Hopefully. I've been collecting those for about 2 and a bit years. Because they came monthly. I've since actually finished the collection. They've sent them all. And it was a really good way of allowing me to get into some of the comics that I've not read before. You know, Moon Knight, for example, or there's a Werewolf by Night one as well. Or, you know, any other myriad of characters was given at least one run of comics in that collection. So you get to know these characters a bit better. On the other side, everything bar that section is previous comics. So these are comics that I have bought separately. Some of them from when I was a kid, and some that are more recent, which is the white ones here and the coloured ones on the end, which a majority of them are Krakoan era X-Men comics, because I really messed with the Krakoan age. I think it was a really good way of kind of restarting and retelling the mutant story through a new lens that kind of empowered those characters, but left them still with the troubles they had before. So really like those comics. Don't know why my voice went like that. Really like those comics. I never got through them all, but I love that age. I'd love to sit down and get through the rest. Then we have my hardback Star Wars books, and the same down here. I'll put these two together. Yeah, I love a good book. I'm really trying to get back into my reading, and a big avenue into reading for me is the canon Star Wars books. The fact that they link in and out of movies and shows is something I really enjoy, and I love that kind of larger canon of a universe. Of course, there on the front is 2 of the canon Thrawn books. I really love Thrawn. Almost every appearance of his is something that I really enjoy. So they're in pride of place there. Now, these 3 shelves in the middle are D&D TTRPG books. On this shelf, you have Marvel, Star Trek, Dune, and a Star Wars role-playing game, which is one of the older ones. And then here you have all of the D&D ones. Over here you have more D&D and supplementary D&D guides, books, source material, and then Daggerheart, and I believe Candela Obscura. Claire Obscura is the game. Very similar names though. Candela Obscura and Daggerheart, which are the critical role systems. I'm a big fan of RPG, mostly in theory. I have now got 2 groups. I do 3 actually, that I do D&D TTRPG with. 1 IDM, 2 I'm a player in, and I really enjoy it. I wish I'd gotten into it sooner, but really, really enjoying it, and would love to do more and more and more. So it's a big interest of mine, even though I've only just recently started to play it. I'm gonna do this side sort of all together. This big collection here is Marvel United, Cyberpunk, The Witcher, a few different Witcher games, more United, Marvel Zombies, Elden Ring. I have a few other board games as well, but that's my main collection at the moment. I got into those a few years back, and essentially what happened was there was a Kickstarter for the first season of Marvel United, which now there's 3 of, by the way. And they're doing a DC version, basically, which I'm still waiting on coming. But yeah, I got the bug, and ever since I love a good, well, I'll call it a Kickstarter still, but a lot of them aren't actually run on Kickstarter anymore. I gained an accent there. Because of certain ways of shipping being taken as part of the cost, it gets difficult for board games, apparently. I'm really trying to stagger my voice to a cadence, and I'm struggling with it at points, but I'm testing it. Kind of breath control in a way. Anyway, so yeah, some of them are done on GameFound, or there's another one, I'm forgetting it, but yeah, there's websites now for kickstarting games, board games, even more specifically. And I love it. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I don't get to play them a lot physically, but luckily some of them are on tabletop sim, so that helps a bit. Here we have more X-Men, more Avengers, Fantastic Four. Obviously, the same up here as well. These are my special edition ones. These are all from Folio Society, including, and I've done a video on this one already, but this one, which was signed by Patton Oswalt, who played MODOK in the MODOK show, but also Agent Koenig on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's signed by him, which I really love. And then as well, these ones are, so that's Folio Society ones. These are Penguin ones, really nice as well. I love the gold inlay on these ones. And then this, ignore the 2 Star Wars books. This is the extent of actually the Marvel ones as well. So like the Wonder Woman one, and then these on the side is pretty much the extent of my DC collection at the current moment, because a lot of them are actually upstairs. I started a collection similar to the Marvel one, but for Batman, because I get Batman. I've said before, he's my one gateway, easy gateway into DC. So I decided to go in and do that collection as well. So reading through those slowly when I have time as well. This is, the cadence is difficult. I'm trying it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that is my shelf. There's of course other things like the Daredevil statue, the Star Wars logo, the Hawkeye statue, the Thanos cup. I'm missing anything else? Yes, up at the top, you can barely see it, is Red Hulk. Over there as well, we have a solo single player tabletop game, Ironheart. I want to show you guys that at some point properly, but I haven't had time as yet. And yeah, that's kind of my shelf. I feel like maybe my cadence and my voice has been all over in this one. But yeah, I'm excited to see if you guys respond to this. If you guys want more of this, more kind of discussion of the things I've collected over time. And if you do, yeah, let me know. This is a short one because I've been very busy this week, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have managed to have a little relaxing moment or intrigued moment or whatever. And I'll see you guys soon for more. Until then, bye guys.